If there's one important lesson that I've learned during this journey is that to never allow anyone to dictate the narrative of your life, and that you are totally in control of who you are and who you want to be. I came here representing a lot of people, the children in conflict with the law who I advocate for, and the LGBTQIA community as well. I'm here to be myself because by being myself, I am carrying with me the people who are like me.
Wow, that's very inspiring, Bea. Naging was na Cebuana. And in fact, another stunning Cebuana was with you at the pageant. The beautiful Miss Steffi Rosa Velasquez, who represented Cebu province. So as the two Cebuanas, how did you support and encourage each other despite being in a competition?
Well, Cebu province or Cebu city, to us it's just Cebu. Me and Steffi, we've been encouraging one another. Even before the final started, we've been chatting and we told each other that regardless of what happens, either of us, whoever wins the crown, it will already be a pride and honor to our city and our province. So me and Steffi, we were all doing this not just for ourselves, but for the Cebuanos as well.
Well, it's really nice seeing you and Steffi uplifting each other. Then again, empowered women. And you know what? It's lovely hearing you speak, but just one last question. Okay.
Sure, okay, that's okay.
So the Miss Universe pageant will be held in around December. What are your preparations?
Right now, I'm already having all of my trainings. I'm training for my Q&As and most especially my physical and pasarela walk as well. But what I'm most excited about is my outfits and my national costume, who will be made by Miss Axel K here.
A round of applause for Miss Axel. Best example of grace under pressure, everybody. So thank you so much, Ms. Bea Luigi, Miss Universe Philippines 2021. Now I will give the floor to our media friends, and we have other questions for you. So friends from the media, so a little reminder, let's keep this light and positive. So let's stay away from personal or political questions. So we have set up a mic in the middle. Please feel free to ask questions for Bea.
On the line there that says that you uttered Cebu is ready for the universe. My question is, are you ready for the universe, Bea?
I am definitely ready for the universe. When I joined Miss Universe Philippines, I wasn't just preparing for the national competition, but it was already a preparation for the international competition as well.
Laban.
Any more questions?
Hi, Miss Bea. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
All right, my first question is, if you win Miss Universe 2021, what would you do with your time?
If I were to win Miss Universe 2022,
2022.
2021.
Okay.
I would go back to the children in conflict with the law who I was originally advocating for in the first place, even before I won Miss Universe Philippines. I will go back to their community, and as I promised, I will be giving them the assistance that they need and continue to spread awareness of what they need in the society and hopefully expand the reach of my community development work.
Wow, amazing. Okay, what are your thoughts on people thinking negatively about beauty pageants?
All I can say is that these girls who are joining beauty pageants, they are working very hard to represent not only themselves, but the people who are supporting them as well. So if us who are pageant fans, what we can do to support these girls is just to give them positive comments and to support them, because it's not easy to be here. We are not here to just be pretty, but we're here to represent a lot of people and to celebrate our beliefs.
Yes, because you're representing us, which is the Philippines. I have asked this question already to one of the queens, and I want to hear it from you also. They have said Catriona has raised the bar higher for beauty competition. How did that inspires you to become better and to deserve winning the crown for Miss Universe 2021?
Well, Miss Catriona definitely set the standards higher, but every girl is different, and she was able to deliver something different for our country during her time. But each and every girl is unique in her own way in every year that she wins, and I believe there is something else that I can offer that's something different from what Catriona had been advocating for, and that is something that I want to share in the universe.
Wow. And last na, just the last one. I have heard many things on my friends, also vloggers from Manila. What can you say that they are told you as the silent killer?
I don't believe that I am the silent killer. Maybe I'm just, I have a different take on competitions. I focus on what really matters, and I believe social media is not something that I should focus on, because that doesn't have a bearing in the competition, and the judges, they are looking at the performance and not what you post in social media. So if I'm being quiet in social media, that doesn't mean that I am not capable of performing.
That's I want to see. Yeah. Yeah. I'm here also. I was like, oh, talaga, ganun talaga yung title of the day. So, I'm recording right now and I want to show to them also your answer. And last, do you have any name sa walk niyo po?
We haven't decided yet on what to name my walk, but I can tell you that I already have my own walk, and that will be something for you to look forward to.
And I'm excited for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.
Any more questions?
Hi, Bea. May hapon. I'm Vanessa from the Freeman.
Hi, Miss Vanessa. Nice to
Okay.
see you.
These are my questions. First is, from what we see on social media, we see how jam-packed your days are. Can you give us an idea how your life in Manila has been so far?
So right after I won the competition, I went straight to all of my schedules, which is I usually start my day very early. I do interviews, photo shoots, video shoots. I have meetings with sponsors, and I also do digital requirements for the Miss Universe organization, and I do my trainings as well. So that's my usual day is like after the competition.
Last year, during Rabia's time, it was really publicized what her prizes were. Like, it was a condo, she lived in a condo and she had a car. But this time, wala kami nadumog. So are you also getting a car like Rabia? And if yes, what do you plan to name it? Because Rabia named hers Abigail.
Yes, I also have no idea on what I'm really receiving, but I believe I also get the same benefits as Rabia as well. And if I ever get a car, I'm gonna name it Raven.
Raven.
Yes.
Is there an explanation behind the name?
Raven is actually the call sign of my favorite Marvel character, the anti-hero Punisher.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. Next question is, it has been an observation that during interviews and Q&A in pageants, like you're so cool and calm and collected. So, where does that come from? Because normally beauty finalists are like they're nervous during Q&A. So, is that really your personality, or are you deep inside?
Deep inside, kulbaan gihapon ko, pero siguro character lang nako nga dili ko as loud as everybody else, because I used to be an introvert, and right now I am trying my best na when I am in the crowd, I compose and calm myself, but deep inside I'm also nervous, and that's something that we can learn from, na we can always overcome our fears and do better for ourselves.
Okay. Last question for me, Bea. You mentioned a while ago that one key to your success is that you focus on what matters. Your team had also said that you peaked when it had bearing. I wonder how do you, because others have like the silang pasabog sa social media, and then you say you try to stay on social media to avoid that, but how do you not, what did you do para di ka ma-affected? These other girls have a lot of pasabog, and how did you stay above the fray? That's all.
Well, I try to post as much photos as I can because my team has also worked really hard to provide me with the outputs that I need. And siguro, ako lang dyan gipakita ang unsa ako ang kaya during the competition. And that's something na ni stand out for everyone else. Nga, siguro when I'm in the crowd, dili ko always naka-perform. And that's a skill that everybody needs to learn as well. Na you are capable of being who you are when you are not on stage. And you're able to shift your character once you're already on stage. Thank you, Miss Vanessa.
Hi Bea, I'm Frankie. I'm a writer of G-Spot. It's a new online magazine about women empowerment in Cebuanas stories. So I'd just like to say that I admire you for raising the LGBT flag in a competition as big as this. So my first question is that how do you feel about representing the LGBTQ flag in a competition like this?
First of all, I'm really grateful to all of the Filipinos for allowing someone like me from the LGBTQIA+ community to represent our country, especially that we are dominantly a Catholic country and we are known to be conservative and reserved. I'm grateful that we are finally opening up our doors to everyone and we are already being inclusive and accepting of our representatives. And I am doing this to send a message to everyone that it's very important to be truly who you are because there are younger generations who are looking up to us and this is creating an impact to them na they can achieve their aspirations and their dreams in life as long as they are true to themselves because that's where power comes from when you are genuinely who you are.
I believe that's your edge. Related to that, I just want to know how you face the backlash that comes along with it, because I'm pretty sure that now that you're in that pedestal, a lot of people try to pull you down. So what do you do internally to face that kind of backlash, and what is your advice to the youth who also face this similar backlash for being true to themselves?
Well, after I won the Bini Cebu competition last year, this is not the first time that I've encountered a lot of backlash from social media. And I handle it by understanding where they're coming from. You cannot always allow people to accept your beliefs, but you have to understand that they're also you just have to respect their opinions as well, and that you stay hopeful and pray that they can one day accept and understand what we're fighting for as well, because we are not just doing this for ourselves, but we're doing this for the entire LGBTQI+ community.
I'm really thankful for that. Because we rarely find people who speak about ideologies like this. And finally, this question is not related to that. But in your, am I right, 26 years? Right, 26 years old, or 25? But yeah, in your life, what are you thankful for?
I'm grateful for the experiences that I've been through because I will not be who I am today if not because of the challenges that molded me into who I am.
Thank you. We're rooting for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Congratulations. I'm
Good
very
afternoon.
proud star.
Thank you.
We've been schoolmates in college. Knowing you as a varsity player, I would like to ask, how did you get into pageants?
Well, you may be aware because we're from the same school that the first pageant I ever joined is an inter-school competition, and I really enjoyed that I'm capable of embodying a different character from being an athlete who is boyish and simple to characterizing into someone who is a performer, someone who is capable of being pretty in front of the crowd, when in fact I am an introverted and socially awkward person who is so scared of the crowd, and that's something fulfilling for me to be able to face my fears and overcoming it. So pageantry for me is a challenge that I want to take to overcome my fears.
Thank you for that. What goal do you want to achieve as Miss Universe Philippines?
As Miss Universe Philippines, the goal that I want to achieve is to become Miss Universe.
Last question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I see myself as a philanthropist. I was already planning to take up my master's program in social work after I graduate from my program, which is mass communication, and I'm already planning to put that education into practice. So in 10 years, I see myself as a philanthropist building communities and improving lives.
Thank you, Bea. Thanks for being here.
Any more questions from the media? Okay, thank you everyone. Let's all give our